Ever found yourself needing a quick financial solution, a small loan to tide you over until payday, and the process seems, well, complicated? Endless forms, intrusive questions, and a whole lot of waiting. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Is there a simpler way? A faster way? Maybe even a way to bypass all that verification? Today we're diving deep into that very question, specifically concerning Cashli. Can you actually use Cashli without verification? Now, before we jump into the specifics of Cashli, let's understand why verification exists in the first place. It's not just some bureaucratic hurdle designed to frustrate us. Verification processes like Know Your Customer, KYC, and anti-money laundering, AML, checks are crucial for several reasons. Primarily, they're in place to protect both the lender and the borrower. For lenders, it helps mitigate the risk of fraud and ensures they're lending to legitimate individuals. For borrowers, it helps protect them from identity theft and ensures the lending platform itself is operating legally and ethically. Think about it. Without verification, anyone could create fake accounts, take out loans they have no intention of repaying, or even use the platform for illicit activities. This not only puts the lender at risk, but also destabilizes the entire financial system. So, while it can seem like a hassle, verification plays a vital role in maintaining a safe and secure lending environment. Now, let's bring Cashli into the picture. Cashli, like many other reputable lending platforms, typically requires some form of verification. This usually involves providing personal information such as your name, address, date of birth, and sometimes a government-issued ID. This information is then used to verify your identity and assess your creditworthiness. Why do they do this? Again, it comes down to risk management and regulatory compliance. Cashli, as a financial service provider, is subject to various regulations designed to prevent financial crime and protect consumers. These regulations often mandate that they verify the identity of their users. So, the short answer to the question, can I use Cashli without verification, is generally no. It's highly unlikely that you'll be able to access Cashli services without completing the necessary verification steps. Trying to bypass these steps could not only lead to your application being rejected, but could also raise red flags and potentially damage your financial reputation. Now, I understand the appeal of wanting to skip verification. Maybe you're in a hurry, maybe you're concerned about privacy, or maybe you've had negative experiences with verification processes in the past. However, it's important to understand that these processes are in place for a reason. Instead of focusing on bypassing verification, perhaps a more productive approach would be to focus on ensuring the verification process is as smooth and efficient as possible. Here are a few tips to help you navigate the verification process with Cashli or any other lending platform. Ensure your information is accurate. Double-check all the information you provide to avoid any discrepancies that could delay the process. Have your documents ready. Gather all the necessary documents, such as your ID and proof of address, beforehand to expedite the process. Contact customer support if you have questions. If you're unsure about any part of the verification process, don't hesitate to reach out to Cashli's customer support team for assistance. Now, let's address some common concerns people have about verification. One common concern is privacy. People are understandably worried about sharing their personal information online. However, reputable lending platforms like Cashli take data security very seriously. They use encryption and other security measures to protect your information and comply with data privacy regulations. Another concern is the time it takes to complete verification. While it can sometimes take a few days, many platforms now offer automated verification processes that can be completed in a matter of minutes. It's also important to be wary of any service claiming to offer loans without any form of verification. These services are often scams designed to steal your personal information or charge exorbitant fees. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So, to reiterate, while the desire for a quick and easy loan without verification is understandable, it's generally not a realistic or safe option. Verification is a crucial part of the lending process, designed to protect both lenders and borrowers. Focusing on ensuring a smooth and efficient verification process with legitimate platforms like Cashli is a much more prudent approach. By providing accurate information, having your documents ready, and reaching out for support when needed, you can navigate the verification process with minimal hassle and access the financial solutions you need safely and responsibly. Remember, responsible lending and borrowing involve adhering to established procedures. These procedures, including verification, are in place to ensure a fair and secure financial ecosystem for everyone. Trying to circumvent these safeguards can lead to unforeseen consequences and potentially put you at greater financial risk. It's always better to prioritize security and compliance over perceived convenience. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.